Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for mid-March 2024. We're just going to jump right in here, Aries, and we're going to see, I actually want to pull these first, but we're going to see what is going on for you. You have this card that says, don't soothe your pain with momentary pleasures, and you have this card that says, believe in yourself and your abilities to carry out your dreams. So anything that you want to accomplish, definitely now is the time to get to work here, Aries, or to make something happen. You know, whatever is going on in that head of yours, right? Yeah, it looks like a big victory that could be coming in for you here. And this deck is all messed up, so I don't read reversals, and that's that. But let's see. Yeah, it looks very positive. I've been seeing the Magician quite a bit during these readings. I've also been seeing the Tower quite a bit. You don't have the Tower yet, although that could change. But, the Tower has come up quite a bit in these readings. So don't be surprised if there's some sort of global Tower moment or something. Just keep your head on straight. Yeah, you have this card that says now is a lucky time as well. This looks really, really good for you. So, things could be turning out definitely for the better. And I forgot to pull a crossing energy. So let's see. I thought that was going to be the Tower. It's not. You have the Page of Pentacles here. The Page of Pentacles is something new, or probably good news. I think that there is some sort of good news coming in for you because you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles as well. So if you've been hoping or waiting for good news, or hoping and waiting for something positive to happen in your life, it looks to me like there could be something positive coming in for you here. I also feel that this could be a new person. So if you're looking for love, I do feel there could be love. I feel like everything. I mean, you have the Sun and the Star. You really can't beat that. The Sun is the best card in the tarot, and the Sun and the Star together is like fame and fortune. As I always say, that doesn't mean you're going to be famous, but it could just represent really positive energy coming in for you. It could also really good for getting attention. Like if you work in social media, if you're trying to get a raise or a promotion, if you're trying to find love, all those things require you to get attention. So, anything you could do to get attention would be a good idea. You have the Seven of Cups as your crossing energy, and the crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you in a Celtic cross. I almost feel like this is saying you're not dreaming enough. I think this is saying you need to dream bigger. You need to, kind of imagine more, or you need to not sell yourself short. So it's like maybe you're thinking, I want to build this business to $1 million, but maybe the universe is like, no, I want you to have $10 million, right? So I kind of feel like this is saying, shoot for the stars. You have that star card. The star, we are in a time where I believe everybody should be doing this. I talk about this all the time. We have Neptune and Pisces with Saturn and Pisces. If there was ever a time where you could have a crazy ass dream, Neptune and Pisces, and then manifest it, Saturn and Pisces, it would be right now. So we have a couple more years, and anything, I think it's time to dream big, take your dream, multiply it by 1,000, even if you only get 100 times more, or 10 times more, or even 5 times more than what you originally wanted. That's better than what you originally wanted. So, I feel like the Seven of Cups is almost saying to you that it's not time to play small. You even have this next level card. It's literally saying it's time to take something to the next level. It's time to believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dream, just like that card says. So there you go. You have the Sun. The Sun, of course, is the best card in the tarot. It can represent, happiness and joy. It's coming up in the area of your thoughts, so probably having much more positive thoughts, or you could just be feeling better about life in general at this time. And you have the Star as well, which really kind of magnifies that energy. And it's in the same diagonal going this way here to the Ace of Swords. So we definitely see very positive energy. Again, your reading's definitely more positive than what most people have been getting. Again, for whatever reason, I wouldn't say the readings have been bad, but the Tower and Ten of Swords has come up quite a bit. So, kind of a weird time, I would say, but it looks pretty good for you. In the area of your foundation, you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a card of deep emotions. He's sitting in the middle of the ocean, and there are choppy waters all around him, but he is perfectly fine. So, again, like I just said, it's weird that everybody has had challenging readings except for you. And so this really could say that, things are actually going to be fine for you, or that you're going to be feeling positive no matter what. So, again, no matter what's going on for everyone else, things could actually be very positive for you, or you could be feeling good about the direction that things are going in life, and things like that. So, again, like I said, it might not be that bad, or things could be, more positive for you. I do feel like you could be attracting a King of Cups type person. Again, like I said, everyone, King of Cups shows up for everyone nowadays, and, I think during these crazy times where the tower comes up for everyone except for you so far today, during these readings, I only have 2 more readings left to do. And again, everyone except for you so far has had the tower. Although, again, we're going to clarify in a minute, so I don't want to speak too soon. But, there could be some sort of global tower moment. And during times of craziness, King of Cups is usually pretty level-headed and is not, worried about every little thing that's going on. And so usually, during these crazy times, we might be attracted to someone who's more emotionally stable or who just is stable in general. And it doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to, by the way. And this could be any sign. It could just be, an emotionally stable person that you're attracting right now into your life if you want love. In the area of the past, you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a card of enthusiasm and excitement and, excitement for the future. It's kind of funny because I feel like this is something that you're trying to recapture. It's like you have maybe you've been working on a project or a business for a while, and maybe you've built it up to a certain point. This could be your personal life as well, or it could be a relationship. It's like you've built it up to a certain point. And I feel like you're trying to make something exciting again, or it's like you're trying to get the excitement back. And I feel like you will, by the way. I don't, spoiler alert, just based off the rest of this reading, I would say that I think that you are going to, recapture some excitement in something. This could be in a relationship as well. So if you're in a relationship that you're trying to improve, or maybe you're trying to work on your relationship, I feel like you will kind of get that excitement back. You have this also in the past position. You have this Earth card. It says, utilize logic, reason, and common sense. You also have this Golem card. It says, a close friend acts on your behalf. So maybe in the past you had a friend who kind of defended you or protected you, but I kind of feel like you are in this very grounded place as well with that Earth energy. So I do like to see this for you. You have the star in the very near future. Amazing. The star says that you are the star, really. It says that you stand out. You get attention. It's a card of hope, faith, and renewal. But I kind of feel it's talking about attention, especially since we have the Sun, we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. There's really a lot of kind of attention coming in for you. You could be in this place of healing, but, again, I see the star sometimes as having a goal, like having a North Star, having something that you're trying to accomplish or achieve, and setting out and accomplishing it, whatever it is. You have and by the way, it could be a Leo or an Aquarius coming in for you if you're looking for love. Could be any sign, general reading. You have Libra here. You always get Libra with me, so it could be a Libra as well. You have this business card. It says, expect to have an amazing boost up the business ladder. It says, elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results. I literally said that. I literally said that you need to think bigger. I knew something like that was going to come out because, that's literally what that 7 of Cups crossing means. 7 of Cups crossing on something like a page like that totally would represent, kind of needing to think bigger. So there you go. You have this next level. It says, taking your finances or business to the next level. Uncharted career demands consistent evaluation and adjustment. So I feel for a lot of you that this is saying take something to the next level. I feel like I say this to you all the time now, Aries. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that I'm always telling you that it's like time to level up. It's time to, take your business to the next level or charge more money for your services or, something along those lines. So definitely time. This literally shows up in your astrology as well. If there was ever a time for you to raise your prices, ask for more money, ask for a raise or promotion, even if you're retired, you could be, investing or, doing something with your finances. Now is the time for Aries, for sure. Over the next few months, you have the Ace of Swords. It's like all you do is win, right? So the Ace of Swords is a victory, and I feel that there could be a lot of wins coming in for you. I really feel it's a very lucky time for you. Again, you have that now is a lucky time card with the rabbit. But I feel like this is luck that you've created, and I want to stress that, again, if you are not leveling up in some way, then you're not going to get the luck. Tarot is not magic. You have to do something to get this. Tarot is, I look at it as loose guidance at best. To me, it's like a map for your life, just like astrology. It basically says if you go to these places, if you work with the energy, then you will get the reward. So, again, I think for a lot of you, you have to level something up in your life. If that's your business, then you have to make some changes to get more attention. Sun, star, right? That's what I'd be doing. If you want love, if you want to win in love, get more attention, and then you will win. The Ace of Swords also, I feel like there could be some sort of communication here because we have the Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. This could be communicating in love. So again, if you're hoping to meet a person, you could be communicating with them. They could be communicating with you. Take it how it resonates, but looks pretty good. You have the Justice card, speaking of which, in your closest relationships. The area of your closest relationships represents all relationships, but I do feel you could be attracting like a very balanced person, even if this person might not have any Libra on their chart at all. But I kind of feel that you could, maybe the Justice card is just saying that you're attracting someone who is very just, right? Someone who's very balanced. And I do feel like this person is very just. I feel like maybe you're attracting a person who cares a lot about justice in general, or, anything like that. Could be a person who works in the legal system as well. It's definitely popping into my head, but doesn't have to be. Again, I think this could be a very balanced person. I feel like there's a lot of layers to this person as well. So again, you could be attracting a person who kind of like really analyzes things. I have like a deep analysis popping into my head. You might be attracting a person who works in analysis, like maybe they analyze numbers, or I have no clue. I'm terrible at that stuff, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. But it could be some sort of job, like an accountant, or I don't know, someone who like really looks into numbers. It's popping into my head. It could be anything, but that's popping into my head here. Really good, by the way, if you want to balance out your relationships in general. Next, in the area of your future feelings, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. Ace of Pentacles is a big opportunity. We are definitely in the time of the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles says, if there are any opportunities coming in for you, at this time, these are going to be things that you are going to want to nurture into existence. Ace of Pentacles is really about kind of nurturing something into existence. And that means that I look at it like a garden, right? If you get an opportunity, you have to water it, feed it, fertilize it, give it sunlight. You have the sun here, and it will be successful. So I feel like there could be a very successful opportunity coming in for you. For your outcome, you have the Magician. And hold on, let me just move these cards out of the way. But this is a new deck, so it's sticking to the table. But the Magician here, he is also pointing here. So I'm going to pull an extra card from this deck, and you have the Spider. It says, "Make your dreams real." The whole entire reading basically says, "Make your dreams real." But the Magician is all about manifesting a dream on earth, and you literally start and end with that. You have that believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dreams. Then you have that Spider Spirit says, "Make your dreams real." You have this Rabbit Spirit. It says, "Now is a lucky time." You have this Whale. It says, "Trust in the great mystery." I kind of feel that like how you are going to accomplish something might not be exactly how you think you're going to accomplish something. So I would just stay flexible. Like, I will tell you, before I started this channel, I had started another agency, another marketing agency, basically. If you don't know, I had a successful agency when I was younger, and then that failed, and then I started another one, and, I thought that would be the thing that would help me accomplish a lot of my goals, but actually this channel ended up being the thing that helped me accomplish a lot of goals that I've had in life, right? And so it's like, but I had to remain flexible. I never saw my tarot channel having more than 10,000 subs. Basically, when I started, no one had that many subscribers in tarot, so I didn't even know what was possible, right? But I just kind of went with it, and I just kept doing what works. And so it's like sometimes I think life takes us in a direction where maybe we never thought something was possible, or we just didn't see the potential in something. And like I never saw the potential in this channel until it happened, right? And I kind of feel that for some of you, where it's like the luck could be that you're something that you really didn't see the potential in, could be kind of really turning into something that has a lot of potential. So, I would just follow what works. People always ask me, like, how did I do this with this channel? I just paid attention to what works, and I just doubled down on the good stuff, right? And that's what I would do if I were you. With the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, you have the Sun. Yes, that's amazing. Having the Sun twice is amazing in a reading. Definitely a lot of positivity here. I think that there could be a lot of joy and happiness coming in for you in general. I'm also getting something about children as well. So, if you're hoping to have children, or if you have children, there could be a lot of happiness around that. With the Sun, you have the King of Swords. I kind of feel that you could be attracting a person who is like a King of Swords type person. It could be an air sign, or it could just be a person who has air in their chart. Like they could be an air rising, an air moon sign, something like that. But I do kind of feel like you, number one, if you want love, could be attracting a person who has a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and, again, who is very emotionally stable. It is also interesting that it's like, the King of Swords is showing up in the area of what's on your mind. So you could have a lot of knowledge and wisdom that you are using for your own success, or you could be using your knowledge and wisdom for your own success. And, like obviously it's showing up in your brain, which is a good thing. With the King of Cups, you have the Five of Wands. I do feel like you could be attracting like an attractive person, again, if you want love, because we have the sun and the star here and here. This could say that, I'm not saying you're attracting a famous person, but you could be attracting a person who stands out or who gets a lot of attention. And so there could be competition for this person. I would just ignore it, plain and simple. There's a difference between, a person where there's competition and they exercise their options and a person who doesn't. I feel like this person's very stable, so they probably don't exercise their options. They're not out, they're not running around on these streets is what I'm trying to spit out here. So, that's what I would say with this energy. But again, there could be competition with this person. I have been getting a lot of weird readings, I will say. Where in this deck here, let's see what this card is. This says the most difficult part of a situation is over. But in this Tea Leaf Oracle deck, I've been getting a lot of the wedge. There's a card in there called the wedge, and it basically says there's a person trying to come between you and another person. And I've been getting that card a lot. So, this right here to me would say if you're meeting a new person, make sure that other people do not come between you and them. Obviously, if people are jealous of the situation, they might try to ruin it. So don't let that happen. With the Page of Wands, I'm telling you right now, I knew there was something about love coming up here. You have 3 aces, by the way. Amazing. So this looks amazing, but your emotions are overflowing here. A lot of happiness coming in for you. Definitely could be a new love offer as well. With the Star, you have the Five of Swords. I think that there's probably some sort of risk that you have to take. Five of Swords can be a separation and all this other stuff, but, really, I look at the Five of Swords as winning, number one, because this guy right here, he is walking away from this battle, but he has won the battle. So I feel a lot of you could be winning, or you are winning in some area of your life. I also feel that, this could be encouraging you to take a risk. Five of Swords I look at as a card of risk, and it basically says for you to be successful at something, there's kind of like some sort of risk that you have to take. And, with the Star, it would, in the Sun, this could be the risk of getting attention, the risk of saying something and being wrong, the risk of putting something out into the world and people making fun of you or, whatever. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Strength card. I think people are starting to notice your strength. The Strength card, this lady here has her hands in a lion's mouth, and that lion is submitting to her. So the Strength card kind of says that you are getting, you are conquering your inner critic or your inner demons or your inner voice. And I feel that's a great thing. I always say, like, who in the right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth? And the answer is nobody. So you really could be getting a lot of attention, or people could be noticing you for your strength is kind of what I'm getting here. With the Justice card, you have the Chariot. So the Chariot is a victory. Everybody's been getting the Chariot as well. The Chariot is really about setting yourself apart. And again, part of the reason I think that the Chariot is coming up so much nowadays is probably Pluto and Aquarius. I like Pluto and Aquarius, actually. I think that, there are some bad parts, but also some good things that could be happening with Pluto and Aquarius. But what I would say is we don't want to become part of like a hive mind, right? Like Mark Zuckerberg robot, right? We don't want to join the Zuckerberg army, right? Which, he's a weirdo. He says weird things like human food. Like, who says that? I don't know if anyone's seen that video where he's cooking food and he's talking about human food. It's like, what does that mean, Mark, right? So I don't even know what Mark Zuckerberg is, but what I would say here is that we want to set ourselves apart. We want to be unique. We don't want to be like weird and, part of a hive mind. So don't be afraid to, stand out. Like I said, with that Five of Swords and the Star, don't be afraid of, kind of like having a different opinion and all that other stuff, right? But I also feel that you are kind of like marching to the beat of your own drum at this time, Aries. It's like, I think that part of the challenge for everyone right now is that we all have these dreams that maybe go against other people's wishes, but they should be focused on their own life, right? That's like a decision that we all have to make. Is like, we could, maybe our parents wanted us to go to medical school and become a doctor, but maybe we have other plans. And it's like, well, they should get a hobby, right? As I always say. So it's like, if people are trying to live your life for you, they should probably focus on their own life, right? They probably have too much time on their hands, and they should take up like model train building or something like that. So I don't know, but there you go. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. I kind of feel that, number one, some of you could be meeting a person that you will have a family with going this way. So if you want love, this looks amazing. I also feel that this could just be talking about happiness coming in for you, so looks amazing. Yeah, with the Magician, you have the Two of Cups. I'm telling you right now, definitely a love reading for sure. Again, I feel some of you maybe you are attracting like your dream person or a person that you're really interested in. And, the Two of Cups is like two people who are meant to look different. These two are very different. So, it could be someone who's different than your usual type. But again, I think that this is someone that you're really attracted to, so definitely a solid love reading. Yeah, you have this eccentric card here. You could be attracting an eccentric person as well. I definitely get that feeling. It's like King of Swords, King of Cups. It doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to, by the way. I kind of feel like those are two, you could be attracting a person where there's like more than meets the eye, especially for those of you looking for love. If you're not looking for love, and even if you are, I would stay open to just other ways of doing things. This card here, it kind of represents, maybe you start doing, maybe you're trying to build a business or get a raise or a promotion, and it just says stay open to all the ways that could happen for you. Next, you have this affair card. Yes, definitely, there's definitely a solid love coming in for you. This is not like a cheating affair. This is like a positive affair. So I feel like there is a very solid connection coming in for you. I kind of feel like some of you, again, I get this feeling. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt here, Aries. I kind of just get this feeling that maybe you're attracted to a person who you feel is like out of your league or something like that. I don't really believe that, but I'm just saying, like, maybe you like, don't put someone on a pedestal is what I'm trying to say here. And I feel like you might be surprised that a person is attracted to you or interested in you, and I would go for it. So let's see. You have this friendship card. It could be a friend. That could be why it's surprising. I would also say that some of you could be meeting this person through your friends. So, now would be a great time for you to get out there, meet new people, date, dream big. I think you really need to take your dreams to the next level here as well. You have this manipulation card. This is like positive manipulation. It's more like manipulating the energy. It's not about being manipulative. So I feel for a lot of you that you could just be manipulating the energy. You could be working with energy. It's as above, so below. So it just says that you're matching the energy of what you want in life. And that's what I feel is going on here. And finally, you have this isolation card. You could be pulling a person out of isolation. I do kind of feel that because you have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords says you might be interested in a person who is kind of like hard to pull out of their shell. I don't think it'll be too hard. It's not like this person's playing games or anything like that. I don't see that here. But, again, you might be meeting a person. They might be a little bit more reserved at first. And again, we're not talking about like in an annoying way. I wouldn't put up with that either. So, there you go, Aries. If you're saying I wouldn't put up with that, I totally support your decision to not put up with that. But again, I don't think this person's playing games. I think they just might be a little bit more reserved. They might be a little bit more quiet, and maybe they've been hurt or something, and it's like you're kind of breaking them out of their shell, and I kind of feel that energy here for you, Aries. But this looks amazing, Aries. I love where this is going, so thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.